Now, stop me if you've heard this one before.
You always say that, Papa.
Ha! And yet you never stop me. But, little Nina, perhaps you do not want a story?
Tell the story! Tell it!
But of course! I had set sail on my greatest adventure to discover the fabled Isle of Libertalia. You remember, I told you of Libertalia, Nina.
The land of true freedom.
That's right. The greatest prize for a sailor. My destiny. But this time, my plans had gone, well, all to pieces. I had seen a bit of the world, from legendary fisherman to heroic lighthouse keeper to, now, treasure hunter. So this was not the first time your papa had to pick himself up and piece himself back together. So, there I was, just another jumble of jetsam, washed up on an unfamiliar shore, completely broke. Again. No doubt about it. I needed to pull myself together.
How long did you just lie there, Papa?
I didn't just lie there. I was planning my next move. I was missing two things that every sailor needs. Now, what could they be?
Your sea legs. Every sailor needs their sea legs.
Ha! Now I remember. I had to regain my sea legs. Now I was beginning to pull myself together. Now I could stand on my own 2 feet, but still I was rolling around like a drunken sailor. I needed to get my head on straight. Back then, I'd forget my own head if someone didn't remind me. There. Now there was just one thing left.
You've forgotten your hand, Papa.
I needed to grasp the situation with both hands. course. So there I was, Nina. Marooned. No ship, no prospects. The current had carried me here, and I couldn't swim against it. But I just needed a change of perspective. I'm a model fisherman, after all. Why, if I so wished, I could pop off my head and put it up somewhere high to get a good look around.
Wow! So you just popped your head off, Papa? Will I be able to do that when I grow up?
Better check with me before you try it, Nina. Now I could take a good look around. Progress! Soon I would escape, make my fortune, find Libertalia and true freedom. An appetite for adventure, little Nina. But first, food. A sailor needs a full belly to keep body and soul together. I reached for the coconut, awake with hunger. Got it! Now, little shipmate, what do we do with coconuts? Success! My mouth watered.
Oi! What's this? Who's stealing my coconuts?
That was when I heard a familiar voice. There, perched on the rock, an old rival of mine. Cunning and devious.
These coconuts are to feed my family. You cast stuff, old castaway. Unlike you, I have responsibilities.
Of course, I offered him my hand, but as always, he seized the advantage. When sailors disagree, little shipmate, sooner or later, it was a duel for the ages. But finally, I got the upper hand. Then, treachery. Gave him a chance, and that crabby landlubber would take an arm and a leg. I had regained my footing, but my old rival had another trick up his sleeve. Oh, you see, he tried to turn my head, make me see things his way. Got him at last. Now, little shipmate, what do we say when we triumph?
Okay, I yield. Let's make a deal. If you give me one of those handy hands of yours, I'll give you my claw. Those nimble, bendy fingers will help me smash coconuts, and I'm sure you could use a powerful pinch. Give me your hand, for old time's sake. Now, no more leaving claw to mouse for my family.
Bye, Mr. Crab. What happened next, Papa?
Now, escape. There had to be a way out of this little cove. I saw a gate earlier, blocking the way. Perhaps my new claw could help. There was signs of life. A gate that was bound shut. Snip, snip. It was high time I got off this beach. But how? I thought I could smell smoke.
Look up, Papa. Look up.
Oh. At least I knew what had happened to my boat. Ah, le téméraire. Tell me, Nina, if every part of a boat is repaired or replaced until not a plank of the original remains, is it still the same boat?
Well, what does the boat think?
True wisdom, little shipmate. Now, our way forward was blocked. The bridge was broken. But I suppose I could use the washed-up planks from Paul le Téméraire. I only needed a few planks.
We did it!
I couldn't climb out with a hand and a claw. I needed something to help me climb. The solution had to be somewhere on that beach. It seemed I wasn't the first to wash up on this particular shore. The shack was shut up tight. For anyone except old Bob, that is. Yes, plenty of friends and buccaneers that passed through before me and left their mark.
Like who?
My old shipmate, Gutless Jack, greeted me with a grin. The years had not been kind to him. Not like your papa. You see, when you find yourself on strange shores, you have to adapt if you want to change your fortune.
Whee! When I grow up, I want to be a flying pirate too, Papa.
I was no pirate, merely a seagoing scoundrel. And you, Nina, will fly higher than I ever did. Yes, I was shipwrecked, alone, marooned. But when you've hit rock bottom, ma petite, there's only one way to go. Up. But it would be hard going with only one hook. Perhaps if I had a second hook. Two hooks? Now I was twice the pirate. I mean, sailor. Finally, I neared the cliff top. Soon I could resume my search for Libertalia. The Isle of Perfect Freedom. Almost. There. At last, I was out of that little backwater. A campfire. I saw signs of life. But then, a chill came over me. Out in the harbor, a huge mothership. I knew that vessel. Oh yes. It seemed I had stumbled on the island hideaway of Captain Kenred and a bloodthirsty pirate crew. Sinister figures crowded around. They had found me. I put up my hooks, ready to fight it out. But
They didn't get you, Papa, did they? What happens next?
Well, back to reality, Nina.
Are you there, Nina? Darling? Hello?
I'm here, Mum. Are you okay?
I'm fine, darling. are you getting on down there? Are the models all packed up?
Oh, no. I've made a good start, though.
I hope you haven't just been playing around. The hours you and Bob used to spend making his models while he told you all those old stories.
All right, come on, Nina. Let's do one more box. Oh, yeah. I remember the story that went with this one. Bob imprisoned by the dreaded Captain Kenrid. There's the cage. Now we need the prisoner. Where are you, Bob?
Papa, when you first met Mum, did she like you right away?
Ah, well, not instantly.
What about you? Was it love at first sight?
But to understand that story, you must hear how I escaped the bloodthirsty Bunmer pirates. But first, we need a fearsome pirate ship. Pass me the clue.